most of us that are watching here in Australia, if you're over 18 and you are elected, not elected, but you're
registered to vote.
Yeah. If you're registered to vote, we're all going into the poll for the new referendum.
Yeah.
And, we'll all have our say in regards to, you might have seen it, it's in regards to the voice. So it's a referendum on whether to recognise Aboriginals and Torres Strait Islander people as First Peoples of Australia in the Constitution. That's the main part. Through an Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander voice. So that's what we're going to be voting for in the next 2 weeks or so. October 6th, I think it is.
Yeah, but years are going to be voting for, bro. I swear, I'm not even genius up. I've never voted. I swear to God, I'm not. Like, since I was turned 18, I have not voted to 18 to now when I'm 30. 12 years. I don't know what fines are or whatnot.
3 federal elections. 3 federal elections, probably 3
How many local? Elections. Yeah.
How many local MP mayors that you've had to vote for? So do you get fines in the mail?
Oh man, I swear, on anything, I've never voted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So nor my brother have ever voted. So I don't know.
Do you guys get fines?
I think so.
Why don't you know if you've got a fine on it?
If you don't check, you don't get. If you don't check, if you see the from the state government, blah blah blah, you just, that's alright. As long as it's not got cut off electricity, don't worry about it. No, but I swear I've never voted on it ever. But
until
I've
you
heard
get
a
that
lot.
garnish.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, but the talk of the town has been the vote yes or vote no.
The voice.
Yeah, the voice.
Yep.
And if you're voting yes for it, you're basically part of the yes campaign, and if you're voting no, you're part of the no campaign to having a but by voice, do you mean do they mean that there's a representative for the local Aboriginal people that put forward ideas?
Yeah, so I think they're gonna have a panel or from local people within the communities as well into a voice. I mean, into a group that also has a say in,
almost like a union.
Yeah, but it's going to be put into the constitution. So they've had these groups before previously.
Yeah.
And each government sometimes that comes in, they say we're going to get rid of them because they're not doing anything. Yeah. But once it's in the constitution, you can't get rid of them as a group anymore. They're in there.
So the constitution is basically like the body of law that everything is basically made up from.
Yeah. Yeah, so they say the voice will be an independent representative body for First Nations peoples.
Yep.
And they would advise the Australian Parliament and the government, and it would give First Nations peoples a say on matters that affect them. So that it comes down to, the referendum question will be, voters will be asked to vote yes or no on a single question. The question will be a proposed law to alter the constitution to recognise the First Peoples of Australia by establishing an Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander voice.
Shucks, so
all in the details of it is that in recognition of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples as First Peoples of Australia, there will be a body to be called the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Voice. Mm-hmm. The Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Voice may make representation to the Parliament and the executive government of the Commonwealth on matters relating to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. And the Parliament shall, subject to this Constitution, have power to make laws with respect to matters relating to the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander voice, including its composition, functions, powers and procedures.
So the biggest thing is but in the past they've had representatives of the...
Yeah, there's people in Parliament now. I think there's about 12 of them in the Parliament that are Aboriginal and Torres Strait Indigenous. But it's going to be a body that governs and helps on matters on health, on education, and what's the other ones?
Like welfare and community stuff.
Welfare, community things.
Yeah, like that. like having that isn't like the problem. The problem that I think everyone is having like that.
I think
that what the actual problem that people might have with it is the fact that they're rewriting the whole body of law, the Constitution.
Yeah, I think people are worried about that as well.
Yeah,
and a lot of people are confused on the wordings of, especially this second part when it comes to the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander voice may make representations to the Parliament.
Yeah.
But, so what are those representations? You know, and what are the things that they're going to put towards to the Parliament? You know, a lot of people, I think if we're talking in general sense,
yeah,
people that, can you imagine, right? I think of it this way. Our mum and dad,
yeah,
they're told in 2 weeks, go to the vote. Go vote yes or no. Should we do this?
yeah.
Bro, they would have no clue. The communication hasn't been clear on what it is. Even people that are quite switched on.
Yeah.
I think I'm quite switched on when it comes to things that are happening around us.
Yeah.
And everything. But even me, I'm confused.
But how about your old man? You know, your old man's pretty in there with like the mixes with Ed Husick or whatever. Yeah. Like he would have a slight understanding of it, wouldn't he?
He would, but even he's confused.
See, if he's confused, then
I think also what's confusing people that they don't know if they're going to vote yes or no.
Yeah.
Is a lot of people want to do right by First Nations people.
Yeah.
And recognize them as
the traditional owners of the land
and everything.
Yeah.
But when you've got an Anthony Mundine, a Jacinta Price, who's a shadow minister of Aboriginal and First Nations people,
yeah,
campaigning for no,
yeah,
like there's me and you that are just
like far out. It's not black and white, basically.
Yeah, and if Aboriginals are saying vote no, like Anthony Mundine, who's always stood strong for his people, and he's worked in the community, you know,
and he's the most proudest. Yeah, he's the most proudest Aboriginal there is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
And he's saying vote no.
He's saying vote no. So,
good. No, like, question is what are you going to vote? Because I'll support it till the cows come home, whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't vote. Yeah. I'm serious, like far out when it comes down to it. Like I could be like, yeah, no, you vote this, you vote that, but on the real, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, no, there's that for now.
And I think a lot of people are skeptical as well.
Yeah.
You know when the government's really trying to push something.
Yeah.
You know, like
the jab.
Yeah, like when they push something, like, there's something bigger that we don't know.
That we don't know
Why
about.
are you pushing this so hard?
Yeah.
You know, a referendum is very rare.
Yeah.
I think the last one was when it came, should we become a republic? You know,
like
in
a China.
the 90s or something. No, republic. Should we become a republic? Meaning like we go away from the Commonwealth. We go away from being
under the Queen.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're just like the US now. Like.
Yeah.
And that everyone said no to that as well. So that's why we still have the Union Jack and everything. But I think a lot of people are skeptical why the government are pushing this so hard.
Yeah.
And also why there's big campaign, big corporations, Rio
marches
Tinto,
and stuff as well.
Yeah, and celebs. You know when
But are they voting yes or are they voting no?
Yes, they're all in the yes campaign. They're like, let's get this going.
Yeah, see that's fishy as then.
You know, like big corp. Like, why is Rio Tinto and big corporations?
They're just the biggest oil company in the world.
Why do they want this? So that a lot of people are skeptical.
You know why? It's because it opens the door for other backdoor things. They're like, oh well, if we could do that for the Aboriginal people, why can't we do that for Rio Tinto or whatever? Like, why can't we change something to the laws of oil
for big corp? Yeah.
Yeah. So well, that's my thought on it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they, like, I'm not like you said, everyone gets skeptical whenever the government's pushing something hard. Obviously, like, bro, 2020, perfect example. Yeah. And then now, all of a sudden, like, bro, the dumbest thing about that whole situation was put a mask on around people, but you can dine in with each other, but when you're walking to your table, sit down and take your mask off.
Hindsight's everything.
Yeah, 100%.
So, like, looking back at it now, a lot of the things are just like,
it's cringe as, like, bro, like...
Imagine if we're talking about that. Imagine don't leave your LGA.
LGA. Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. So yeah,
But,
a lot of people are skeptical on both ends, and
Yeah.
a lot of people are still confused, and even the young people are confused. Most people want to do the right thing. They're not racist. They're not racist because they're gonna vote no. They just
No one knows what to vote.
Yeah, they don't know what to vote, or they're confused what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people are afraid of change, and they're scared what would happen if they say yes, because everything to them seems fine. Imagine all old-time immigrants.
Yeah.
Past 50, immigrated, like our parents, or even before our grandparents.
Watch government after government after government.
And
like 10 times over.
They're just saying, it's been fine the way it is. For us to change the constitution, I don't know, like they're scared of that.
But that's what it honestly is. I think that's why the big guys are pushing it, is because if something gets like their foot in the door of changing the constitution, there's a way, like it basically gives them like a back door to it as well, to change any laws that they want that will suit them. Like all those big companies, man, the more money they can make, the better it is for them. You know what I mean? And maybe that's what it is. Like they're pushing it and campaigning for Australia to vote yes. It's because once it's all said and done, there's like, it's not like that. They basically say, oh look, if they can change it, why can't we put forward something to change the constitution or bring in laws that they want that will suit them? Which, I reckon isn't a bad argument.
Even after researching and doing my own research, I'm still quite confused on what I'm going to do.
What are you going to vote? In all honesty,
I have no clue yet.
Is there I don't know or no?
It's still I don't know. I'm going to still watch all the way up until the day.
Just cop the fine, bro. Just cop the fine. Just tell him, look.
I'm sure so many.
I'll just put a square there and write NA or something.
So many Pacific Islanders and Filipinos that I know. So many of my titos as well. They're just the same. I don't vote.
Yeah.
My tito, even non-Filipino, like one of my other titos that I know, he never votes. But
I wish I knew like what the because I honestly don't know how big the fine is or any of that.
But don't you have like a bank up above?
I've got a lot of fines, but they're like fines from when I was young too, but man, and like dumb stuff like train tickets, speeding, which I've kind of cleaned up. But yeah, man.
If you're still confused, I don't know, inform yourself or research as much as you can before you vote, and make your own decisions. I always do that when it comes to. Always look on both sides. Don't just go jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah, and then
make your own decision. Don't get influenced by other people. Just try and make.
If I was voting, I would have been influenced by celebrity Aboriginals.
Yeah, community.
They would influence my decision. Yeah. So if I was to vote, and someone who's like a very, very proud Aboriginal man, like Anthony Mundine, if he was to say, nah, vote no, bro, like trust me, bro, like it's gonna be, you know what I mean? Like,
because Anthony Mundine did say, why do we need a voice in thing? We've already got a few. He said that himself. He said, we've got people in Parliament. He goes, we don't want to be part of the Australian white man's constitution, or
if he puts it that way,
he goes, because once they get that, they can control us in every way. That's what he said.
That's fair.
Yeah, they can control us in every way.
If I was to vote, not trying to influence anyone, I would have been influenced by the man, Chalk. For sure. Yeah,
because there's a lot of celebs. Australian celebrities are for the Yes campaign.
Yeah, they've got something in the background.
No, but then he even says 15 people are getting paid. Even some Aboriginal community leaders are getting paid
to say yes. Advertising like some like sponsored athletes that are advertising. Yeah. Like,
because that's how it is. If you're talking about today's generation in politics, this is going off track, but if you want the young vote, you go hard on social media. Yeah. That's how the president of the Philippines, Marcos, who is the son of the former dictator, as they say, Marcos, back in the 70s, 80s, who like I don't know. It depends on how you see it. He was a dictator to some people, but he's the president again.
And
But think about it. The only people that would remember what Marcos did is if you read the history books, or if your Lola and Lola, I mean your grandparents, are telling you he was a tyrant.
Bad man,
he did this, he did that. But then what he did,
the new
son, social media campaign had all the influences that he could get. Like, they're at the parade, BBM, Bong Bong Marcos, and he won. He's the president again after his dad was a former dictator. It'd be like Hitler's son or grandson.
Oh, bro.
Okay, I'm not that.
Come
not
on,
that bad. No, but it's like that.
Yeah.
Because some people see Marcos as that.
Or like
Full proper dictator.
Or even like say if North Korea ever came back.
It's like that.
Say like that.
Yeah, like
if
that.
North Korea ever like got released from dictatorship and became a normal. Someone that a lot of people think he destroyed the Philippines, and then his son, 50 years later, becomes the president himself. Because he knew what to do. Also, the president that was going around saying like any ice dealers and that.
Duterte is done.
Oh, he's gone. Like he just retired or got voted out?
I think he's just done. Yeah, finished. Like you do your 2 terms.
Yeah.
Your 8 years.
Yeah.
Like America, they follow everything like America.
Oh, yeah.
Moving on from The Voice.
Yeah.
What's something that? Oh no. Moving on from The Voice. Community question.
Mm-hmm.
What is something or a subject you wish they taught in school?
If there was one thing I wish they taught in school was probably like more help for kids to understand not to understand, to have financial literacy, as in understanding what a loan is. Understanding what a loan is and understanding what your credit is and all that.
Yeah.
Like if kids were taught like that your credit score is one of the most important things that you can have, and I learned that the hard way, man. Like I basically turned 18. Oh yeah, you can get loans. Yeah, you can get loans. But loans on topped off with being a problem gambler is the worst combination that you can possibly have. So, just understanding that your credit score is so important, man.
Especially to be approved for a loan for a home if you want that.
100%. Credit cards.
Not just
and like using them responsibly, like is such a big plus. Yeah, using them responsibly.
How to navigate your way through.
And how we were talking about it too, when you were like, fuck, Victor, I don't even do anything important, special, bro. Like, I'm like, man, you got that white man credit score. And then you're like, bro, I don't even do anything special. I literally, if I've done a loan, I've paid on time. Or if I've got my credit card, it's paid on time.
And that's all they want. They want that trust. When they give you a loan, that you'll be able to pay it off.
And you've just had that.
And from that,
going
you're
on
able
since
to build
18.
on to getting something else. Or utilising it for something else.
Starting off from car, credit card, mortgage.
Yeah.
But if I had my time over again.
And taxes as well, like to understand taxes.
And understanding taxes,
imagine we learned that back in school. That we had to pay off taxes once we start working, and that people wouldn't just they wouldn't just do certain things when it comes to spending, because you understand that a lot, say, for example, footballers, they make X amount, and it's a big amount compared to us, everyday workers.
Yeah, and they're basically paying a salary in taxes.
Yeah, but they don't
understand that you can use. You can use those tax write-offs or whatever it is.
That, or you have to pay the tax.
Yeah.
You think that you're getting this amount, but then you forgot. Oh shit! Because imagine you get a salary and your salary is like 1 million or something. Yeah. You think you're getting the whole 1 million? No,
nah, nah, brother, you're getting $500,000. Yeah, that's what.
You pay your agent. Imagine knowing that. So pay your agent, pay the tax man, and then pay fees for this, pay that, and by the end of it, you only got 5, but you spent $1 million. Yeah. Financial literacy is
that is the biggest one, man.
That's what I wish that they taught properly as well. But a lot of that it comes from just experience through. Yeah, but I wish they taught the basics of it instead of doing Pythagoras. Yeah. You do Pythagoras?
Yeah, my maths is pretty good. Hypotenuse and stuff like that.
Who told me that they do Pythagoras?
Someone
told me that it was Riggsy. Riggsy said that.
He does it.
He uses Pythagoras.
Yeah, because he like literally cuts pillars out and stuff like that. So like I noticed, I seen him on one job years ago, bro. We were fresh out of school. I think we would have been about 19. And he was cutting out, like, what's it called? Like, literally concrete walls. So they put up all these panels, like basically put the building up together, and then like to put the driveway in, they got to cut those panels out. And I'm like, well, is that safe? And he's like, yeah, but yeah, he would still use it.
Yeah.
But yeah, financial literacy, man.
Yeah.
Financial literacy as a kid is, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, is it not taught because they assume that their parents are going to be taught, or their parents can teach them it?
I don't know why it's not taught.
Yeah.
That's a Patis question.
Because it's
in
a
the syllabus. It's very important. It's a skill that most of us, most people should know. But you know what? It's true though, because people that are astute when it comes to financial literacy, they get it comes from their parents.
Yeah.
The way their parents navigated money.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah.
It's
and this is just going back to our whole. It's like it starts at home with.
Yeah.
For anything. Yeah.
Yeah, for anything. For sure.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. I wish if I hope my kids aren't like they learn like it's more like a do as I do, not as I say kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like when it's like, Dad, what was your credit score like? I'll be like, bruh, it took me so long to clean it up, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that so long could have been avoided. So yeah, kids, just remember to pay your loans on time, like Sir Jem Lakyan over here, like. But yeah, like just pay your loans on time, get your credit score clean, and yeah, then you won't have any troubles getting loans when you grow up. Like Uncle Vitz took a very long time before he was approved for things, but we're here now, so that's all that matters. But moving on, Jem, we have what are some tips for men on how to be better listeners and provide emotional support to their female partners?
Yeah, this was coming off that video we watched, because the girl was explaining how sometimes you don't, as some men, not you, but like some men, when it comes to listening, they always have a response. Yeah. You know, they always, me and you, I'm sure, you know, our partners, whenever they are venting or saying something to us, you and me, whenever you say something to me, I always go, what? All right, 1 + 1 = 2. We come back with like a solution. Yeah. But sometimes when our partners are telling us things that happen at work, things that are happening through, even when it comes to their friendships and that, we don't always have to provide them a solution. Yeah. Sometimes we just got to listen to what they got to say. Because that's all they want to do.
Is just vent. They just want to vent. You
just listen. Yes, babe. Yes, babe. No, I get you.
But is there ever times where like the problem needs a solution, not just
there
an
are
area?
Times, for sure. There are times. There. And when it comes to it, if they ask, what do you think I should do? Yeah. Okay. All that. all the backflips you were doing in your mind, all the techniques and everything that you had ready to go. Yeah. Then you say, I think you should talk to her. Yeah. I think you should. I think you should let her know, or I think you should just stop talking to them, or I think you should just let it go. Yeah. You know. Yeah. It's sometimes we just got to listen as men.
But to be honest with you, I'm gonna be dead set about this part. Sometimes saying nothing is better than saying something.
Oh, you know, they always say less than necessary.
Yeah, perfect. Because when you tend like, I don't know if it's just something that I do or you do, but if you like, if you give the answer that they don't want to hear to their problem, you become the problem. True?
Yeah.
Like
100%,
it's 100%. Not it's not a hit out at my missus or a hit out at your missus, but it's like legit. 100%. If someone comes to you or your partner and they vent to you about their day, and then you show subtle support for the opposition, it's like, all right, then we'll. Why don't you bring her here to wash your undies? Why don't you bring her here to wash your clothes? Sweet. Why don't you bring her here to cook your food?
They always say less than necessary, because sometimes you, even unintentionally, you'll say things that a person won't like, or they'll take differently.
Yeah.
And it will just become more of a problem. So sometimes if, boys, if your missus ever comes up to you with a certain problem that she's had to deal with throughout the day, sometimes you just got to listen and hear her out, and that's all.
Say less.
That's your daily gem.
Yeah.
While we're filming this right now, upcoming this weekend, we've got Canelo versus Charlo.
Canelo's gonna smoke him. Yeah, I wish Charlo
gives him
a good fight, so we can. But you never know, bro. Like size in elite athletes is a big thing.
Especially if your skill set's the same.
Especially if your skill set's the same, or it's like Bivol.
Yeah.
Like Bivol, for example.
Yeah.
Like he was written off. He was meant to just get walked over.
But he's skilled.
Yeah.
And he's bigger.
But Charlo's been inactive, man.
Yeah. And not just that, I think every time I have some sort of like, every time I say something, the opposite happens.
Well, yeah, bro. Actually, because I don't mind who wins or who loses. So who's losing? I mean, winning.
Who's winning? No, I think Canelo is just gonna put his Mexican pressure on him.
1-1-2.
Yeah.
1-2-1. No, it's you. No.
Yeah,
Vince, bro, Vince.
Left hook, left, right. But Charlo's not that much smaller.
No, Charlo's huge, bro.
Yeah, he's huge.
His walk around weight is so much bigger than Canelo.
Undisputed is at a lighter weight than Canelo.
It's like 3 divisions lighter.
Is it 3?
No, it's 2. Sorry,
two.
It's 2 because Bud wants to go up one to go to get.
Middle?
No, because Bud wants to go up one.
What's
so
the one?
Bud just won welterweight.
What's the one Tim's losing?
Super welter.
Super welter, yeah. So super welter, and then Canelo usually his fight is super middle, yeah.
Light middle, I'm pretty sure, which is like super welter. So
just the one above.
Yeah, no. So it's 2. So Charlo is one above Bud. So Bud at the moment is undisputed in 147. Yeah. Charlo's at 154, but they're fighting at 163.
Yeah. But he doesn't. It's not like he's so much smaller than Canelo. No, he's actually a bigger person.
He's bigger. That's what I was trying to say. Like so skill wise,
there's no size disadvantage.
Because you know how they always say, the bigger skilled fighter will always beat the smaller skilled fighter. Always. So, but that's what I'm saying. Because Charlo's huge, bro.
It's like Tyson Fury's gonna smoke Usyk.
Yeah, well...
because he's a bigger skilled fighter.
But bro, Usyk, the thing he's been doing, man, and...
Oh yeah, of course. But then Tyson Fury's just as skilled as the guy.
Yeah, but he weighs 100 pounds more.
6'7", yeah.
So we've got Canelo getting done.
Yeah.
James curse, we've got Canelo getting slapped.
I'm excited for that. I've been watching all the things leading up to it, like the All Access and everything. I've enjoyed watching Canelo's career since I first watched it.
The non-English speaking quiet guy.
House.
Yeah, the non-English speaking guy to now English speaking Mexican superstar.
He's a superstar.
Yeah.
We've watched him from when he was...
Bro, he was like 19 when he bashed Cotto's brother. He bashed Cotto's brother.
At Manny's house when we watched it?
Nah, I watched it at home by myself on his little TV that was about this big. Yeah. But
we've watched
Cotto...
We've watched everything.
Because that was the same fight night Cotto got done up by Tito, eh?
Yeah. Did you watch the Zhang Joe Joyce fight?
I only watched the highlights, bro. Because I missed out in the morning. I decided to go Sunday steps at the gym.
Guangdong Tyson Fury, Shanghai Tyson.
But you don't like...
The pop in him is so much different. Joe Joyce's punches, he fought Joseph Parker, yeah?
Bro, bashed Joseph Parker.
So
he just walked through everything. I don't know if this old man from China is on some gear. Like, he has to be on something, bro. Like, that's all I reckon.
Like, when you watch an eye test, you knew nothing about boxing, and you're watching him. Chelsea's got good eye test.
Yeah.
Whenever she watches fights, she watches it for what it is, not thinking of previous fights.
And understanding it. She doesn't understand who's the better fighter, who's meant to be the better.
Winning.
Yeah.
She goes, no, that guy's winning for sure.
The old Chinese man's bashing him.
He's the pop.
Maybe it was the southpaw.
Yeah, but he did the exact same thing the last fight too.
Yeah, but the last fight he TKO because the eye stoppage. Yeah, just kept like left straight down the middle.
This one here, jab, cross to the body, and the angle's right there. Boom, right hook. And he walked straight into it.
Fuck.
But the pop in his punches looked... He looked... When you look at it, it's just stronger fighter, that guy. Joe Joyce's punches just looked like he was sparring. You know, no pop. Just, like he was there just to show. While Zhang was there to fight.
Yeah, and he was just hitting him like...
Explosive shots.
Yeah, bro.
You know, sometimes when
that could be like a mental thing, bro. Be. Like after getting bashed, how bad he got bashed the last time.
Then why'd you take the rematch straight
away? Yeah, but maybe he wanted to get it.
Go.
But that's the man in him, bro. That's
But respect to that.
Yeah, respect to him. Respect to him for that, man. But fuck, when I seen
like he had what's it called when you hold it back?
Yeah. Maybe. Oh yeah. Maybe. Yeah, I think it was from the first fight because of the whole bloody because how bad the first fight went. Because even Chris Eubank said the same thing. When he fought Liam Smith, he's like, bro, I was bashing this guy for 10 rounds. Yeah. He clipped me, knocked me out. I took the rematch straight away to get it back. But really, I was like he said it himself. Yeah. So that's why hats off to Joe Joyce, man. Like, because it's mental, man.
It's mental, Yeah. You think Izzy's DUI? You think that
But he was drinking 3 weeks out from his fight with.
Yeah.
Just the thought of alcohol.
I know a lot of fighters that do that.
John Jones. The week before Wayne would go out and write himself off.
Yeah, we can't crucify him for that. Because,
no, I'm not crucifying him.
I know. I'm not saying you are, but people can't crucify him for drinking before his fights. I think, but does it show he was taking what's his name? Strickland lightly?
Yeah, for sure. Not just taking him lightly. Maybe he's gone. But if John Jones could go out Bendo the week before and still come and pump everyone.
That goes to show John Jones.
John Jones is a freak, bro. Far out. Bro. Yeah, on coke even. So he would have like no sleep for like literally 3 or 4 days.
Sleep is like, a big one,
but I think. But the thing is, like, he could have literally probably had a glass of wine or two.
I think it was. Yeah, but it's weird because he's such a big person. If it was a glass. Two glasses, would he have to drive straight away after that, and then he'll pop for drinking? Because 2 glasses isn't enough, is it?
Yeah, if you're driving fresh straight off the bat.
Oh, straight off the bat.
Bro, like 1 mid-strength beer is enough to blow over.
Really?
Yeah. Like if you're driving straight away.
Oh, straight away.
Yeah. So if he's just finished like a bottle, say if he finished a bottle of wine with dinner.
Yeah, with him and someone.
Yeah, him and someone had a bottle of wine, and then he's got up, drove.
Maybe,
He probably just got unlucky.
Yeah.
If
it was red wine, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about that Rod Tang super leg fight? Did you watch that?
Oof. That hurt me watching it, bro. That's the connections of everything, man. It was just like it was sickening, bro. Like
different, huh? It's different in a way where they still got gloves on, but it's kind of like when you watch a bare knuckle fight.
Yeah, but these guys hit way harder, bro, for their weights, like, and the fact that they can elbow and knee. Oh, bro.
I don't know if you picked it up during the fight, but I like what ONE FC does when it comes to a Muay Thai fight. Where they get into a clinch, and instead of them just clinching and then letting them knee, you know, in Muay Thai fights, get in the clinch, knee,
and you can knee for the whole round,
knee. It takes like 1-2 knees, and they separate.
It's almost like a K1 fight. Almost like a K1.
But it's still Muay Thai because you can still elbow.
But you know, K1, if you're in the clinch, 1 or 2 knees,
got the
4 ounce gloves.
4 ounce gloves.
But I watched the fight. That was a cracker fight, man. I personally thought Rod Tang had it, but then looking back at it and like hearing you explain to me that the Thais tend to like to judge on knees.
Yeah, more than
just punches.
Because Rod Tang had good punches, good elbows as well, but super leg really every time they get into a quick clinch, knee.
Big knee too, bro.
Knee comes in, big knee coming in, then an elbow.
Bro, the ones old matey was like looking like he was dislocating his hip to me, and I'm like, bro, how is he even throwing it? What the hell, bro? I'm like, my groin felt like I was going to pop out just watching it.
And he had good leg kicks on Rod Tang.
Yeah.
Rod Tang usually every fight he just walks him down, smiles, but you could see he was like taking this seriously.
Yeah, he was switched on.
But he was people also say about Rod Tang is just like some really talented people.
Yeah.
Maybe a John Jones like that. Like he doesn't take his training seriously and he fights and he still wins. And that's what Rod Tang does. Just like
Are
maybe
they the
some
same weight
arms.
as Sancho?
I think so, maybe. But the thing is, someone brought Kui Ren brought up to me as well today that the thing with Rodtang, he's the biggest superstar in Asia right now in 1FC and in Asia and in Muay Thai.
Yeah.
But a lot of people that they put to fight him are either really dehydrated. Superlek missed weight. That was meant to be for the title, but he missed weight.
Oh.
Yeah, because they always get someone to drop their weight to fight him. Because they're like, I don't know if they're protecting him or if they're
So everyone that walks in there is already rattled
that's
before.
why, and he just walked him down. It looks like they walk him down. But that's what I heard today because people.
But Superlek did look like the bigger fighter, but
he's much bigger.
yeah,
than
he looked
Rodtang.
huge, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
But because they're two of the biggest Muay Thai stars, they had to make it work some way somehow.
But he missed weight, and when you in 1FC, I don't know if you know, they don't just do weigh-ins the day before.
Isn't it the whole walk around weight? So that's why Demetrius Johnson.
Because you can't just straight drop it because of dehydration.
Yeah.
Looking after. I like that way as well.
Fuck, no wonder why he missed weight. He could have made weight if he was allowed to dehydrate himself like the rest of everyone else.
Yeah.
But I think that's what makes DJ so much better.
Yeah. But
Demetrius Johnson.
It was so high level.
Yeah.
That fight. It's so high level.
Right. I could have
compare if you watch that and then you watch UFC.
striking.
Yeah. Is a different level.
It's
Even
amazing.
Joe Rogan was saying the Muay Thai, that kind of Muay Thai, like Muay Thai has such a potential to be one of the greatest sports in the world.
Yeah.
Someone just needs to put their money into it. It'd be nice if Dana started putting on just straight Muay Thai fights on UFC.
But they kind of had that idea with like like JWP, didn't he?
Yeah,
like in the Australian
that's what
circuit.
he always talks about.
That's where Michael fought.
Yeah, he was like 7-time cage Muay Thai champion. So he's always had, John Wayne Powell always had that idea. I wouldn't say 1FC like
took it off him.
bitter, but he's happy. He goes,
To
if
see
they
it.
did,
Yeah.
if they did, I'm happy I inspired someone to do that.
Yeah.
Like in the cage with MMA gloves in a cage.
Because it's sick, bro.
It's sick, bro.
Yeah.
You can clinch, the punches are clean. It's great. Yeah, it's real. That sport, Muay Thai or cage Muay Thai.
Do you reckon it's harder to knock someone out with 4-ounce gloves than it is with 12-ounce gloves or 10-ounce?
Nah.
It's just because 10 ounce is like that, bro.
But
and
then
you hit them
now-
with like, you know
but
what I mean?
now you're hitting them straight with like you can feel this, and it's just that. Because with the 10-ounce and 12-ounce.
Yeah, but it's more
still
like
bit
a
of
shot pull.
cushion.
Like
Yeah,
it's
but-
like this.
Nah, 100%. It'd be worse getting hit with just like a little padding like that.
So like say if you've got a hammer, you got a normal hammer and then you got a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
The sledgehammer, bigger glove,
I get
harder
what you mean,
hit.
but I 100% believe the
4-ounce
way
gloves is
those
worse.
4-ounce gloves.
Oh.
Just feeling the bone and the structure of your own hand over like a bit
Yeah,
of
and sometimes the
cushion-
boxing gloves you could be
cushiony.
punching them with this.
Yeah, depending on how it is.
Yeah, like you can like some hooks people actually land like that.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
Like
they're
this.
gonna land like that.
Yeah.
Like that's how what Wilder was saying. Like Fury cheated because he had his
'cause he's doing it.
he was hitting me
But
with
you know
this.
the difference with Fury when he's doing it, he's jabbing and crossing or even hooking without clenching his fist.
Yeah, he's just
Like
slapping.
he's shadow spine
Slapping him,
because
yeah.
it's fast.
Yeah,
He's doing this.
and that all adds up,
makes-
bro. Being constantly hit like that adds
Even
up.
what's his who's the guy that Mike Tyson beat that and Larry Holmes.
Yeah.
When he explains his jab, he goes,
He just slaps
when you
him.
jab, I jab it and right at the end I clinch.
clinch.
But it's just like when you shadow spine.
Yeah.
And Tyson Fury, the speed, it's harder. It's so hard to get past something when it's just going like this.
Yeah, and bro, the fucking almost got go gadget arms.
I teach speed to the bigger boys. I go, just go speed because your weight's just going to carry the power.
Yeah.
Just speed. Yeah.
Rod
That was a
Tanks
great
for
fight.
like,
1FC is going to just keep going bigger and bigger.
yeah, and they're pushed by China, man. Like it's massive, you know.
Yeah. LeBron flagged for PEDs.
We've spoken about this for years.
Yeah, for years.
Miami Heat days.
Yeah.
This is how long we've been talking about this.
Yeah, and
he's-
I always said it, even when I was a LeBron hater, up until now, he's on my team.
Yeah.
There's times where you watch it and you go, Yeah, okay, look, I watched LeBron live. Until you've watched him live in person, you won't understand
the bounce.
The guy is 6'8", or 6'9", sorry, 6'9", and I remember it was a Miami Heat versus Toronto Raptors when Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan were in the Raptors, 2014. I watched LeBron grab the ball from one end, just dribble past Kyle Lowry, and dribble past another guard, DeMar DeRozan, dribble past both of them, and jump and slam it at 6'9". He's not supposed to move that way. He's so fast. It's probably like those big forwards that are really quick in rugby league. But he's that in basketball. Speed, power, explosiveness, everything, right? And he's held it over for this
20 years, bro.
21 years coming this year. Right? There's times during the season where he will be gone for a week or so. Me and Toss always talk about it. We go, off to Miami. You know? What's that guy? Charles Sonnen says that he knows people within those circles, like Miami, that because he used to. He was juiced to the gills. Yeah, he was jabbing. He goes, he knows people that know LeBron. Yeah. So he goes, there's like a thing there. He said, what do you think?
He's my man, bro.
Yeah, I know, but even me as a Laker fan, and if he does. Okay. Yeah. Right? But
that's what I don't get what happens on that side.
Yeah, but does it tarnish his legacy?
See, this is what people don't understand and what everyone is going he's been flagged. Not himself, his representatives. So until he's innocent until proven guilty. You know what I mean? He is innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
That's like saying, say for instance, me and you. You're a representative for me. Yeah. And say you get caught for, I don't know, doing drugs or whatever. Say you get caught for drug dealing. Does that automatically link me to being a drug dealer because we're associates?
Yeah.
That's the same deal.
Yeah. But we are pretty close. They are pretty close. They see each other every fortnight.
So I know, but I mean
so they have to investigate it.
Yeah. So just because they've been flagged, but you got to remember,
would you be surprised?
All his representatives,
there's a lot.
Bro, he's got celebrity trainers. They don't just train him. They train his wife. They train. They got a clientele of 1,000 people that they train, and they could be. You know what I mean?
So, would you be surprised, but?
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
Look at this guy.
I don't know.
He loves LeBron.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't be surprised. Look at him. Okay, just knowing from training and football and boxing, people that run every day, do they look like that guy? They shouldn't, right? Yeah. Someone that runs and does all these things every day. He should be a lanky, like every other basketballer, but he
was always been big, but
when he was young, when he first came into the league, he was skinny.
Yeah, bro. But at Miami,
over a few years, he starts getting big. Yeah, and then in Miami, bro. Once he got to Miami, it was a different story, bro. But look, my views on it as well is unless it's, I'm not just talking specifically on LeBron, but when it comes to sport. Unless it's a fighting contact sport like rugby league or fighting
or NFL or whatever.
Or NFL and that. Yeah. I think it should be
illegal.
Yeah, it should be illegal for contact sport and combat sport because you could kill someone.
Yeah.
When it comes to running a marathon
or basketball,
running a marathon, cycling, swimming, go ahead. Let's see how fast we can get. Evolution.
Yeah.
But when it comes to combat sports, it's different because you can kill someone.
Yeah.
And if LeBron pops, it's going to tarnish his legacy. I think so, of course. Because
he's innocent until proven guilty.
Until proven guilty.
So what you're trying to tell me is, in the 20 years that he's been in the league, when he became the face of the league after year 2, year 3, or whatever it was, they've purposely not tested him.
See that they're gonna have to look into.
You know what I mean? How many times has he been tested?
The NBA will. I think the NBA will cover for him because imagine your biggest star pops, it overshadows, or not overshadows, but it takes away the integrity of basketball,
of their sport
league.
and their league.
Yeah, because your biggest star, if you say MJ, Kobe, him, biggest stars, him now for the past how many years, pops for PEDs. How do you recover from that?
Well, if they're not testing him, they're not testing him.
They will pay everything so that it never comes out that it's true, because they would never want that. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. They would never let that happen. They will pay everyone they need to so that doesn't come out.
Fucking hell, bro. Nah. He's innocent until proven guilty, guys.
Lepa.
Yeah. Lepaloni. You're innocent in my eyes, brother.
Lepa.
Jabaloni. Jabaloni now. It's not Lepaloni, it's Jabaloni. Nah, but seriously, like, until it says LeBron James has got elevated testosterone levels or whatnot, and we're suspending him for half the year, he's fine. He's innocent in my eyes.
We got less than a month until the Lakers tip off and the NBA season starts again. We're going to be talking more about the NBA in the future. It's been a long time. Me and Toss, we call this like the dead space, or that winter when there's no NBA.
Between summer league and
because it April, May, June, around June-ish finishes, and then you got like 3 months. We're in winter here, so it's like fuck, nothing to watch. And it's just dead space, and then now we're back.
Yeah, bro, I can't wait.
I'll be on TikTok lives. We'll try to get him on TikTok lives, but after games, post games, I'm gonna go on TikTok and
events, UFC events.
I still do that on Sunday. It's fun. I get about 2,000 people at one time, and then 60,000 people in and out come through. So it's good. You can watch me on TikTok live.
Beauty.
Make sure to give us a like, subscribe. That's it for us today. At Vitzvave. Watch us on Spotify and YouTube. I'm Jem Lakyan at Start Somewhere Media. And make sure to subscribe. I'm going to make sure that we say that at the start. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and catch you in a few weeks.
Yo. It's good to be back, bro. It's good to be back. It's great to be back, brother.